The invisible wall. When you feel excluded by others. Ruth was feeling down. That evening, she found out that her best friends had a group chat, but she wasn't included and she didn't know why. The worst part, she couldn't ask them directly because she wasn't supposed to be aware of it at all. The more she thought about it, the sadder she felt. She wondered if they didn't want her there, or if something had happened she didn't understand. The whole situation made her feel lonely and rejected. Ruth lay awake that night, her mind racing, and eventually her tired eyes drifted shut and she fell into a deep sleep, where she had a dream. In the dream, Ruth found herself running toward her friends. She saw them laughing and playing together, having fun without her. She wanted to join in so badly. But as she reached out to them, bam, she hit something. It wasn't a physical wall, but it felt just as real. She tried again, but every time she collided with something. Ruth felt frustrated and hurt, tears welling up in her eyes. Then, to her surprise, the invisible wall spoke. "I know you're feeling upset," the wall said gently. "I'm not here to hurt you, Ruth. I'm here to show you something important." The wall's voice was calm and reassuring. Sometimes, when we're left out, it's easy to feel rejected, like maybe your friends don't care about you anymore. Then you start doubting yourself, wondering if you did something wrong. But those feelings, rejection, betrayal, self-doubt, and loneliness, are all natural. Everyone feels them at some point, even if it seems like they are now having fun without you. Ruth listened carefully, still confused but beginning to understand. "It's normal to feel like this?" she asked. The wall answered, "Yes, it's okay to feel hurt, but it's also important to look beyond those feelings. This wall isn't a permanent barrier. It's just here to help you recognize that sometimes things aren't as they seem. It's here to remind you to perhaps do something differently." The wall spoke again, its voice warm and thoughtful. "Now that you understand why it's natural to feel upset, let's think about what you can do next. First, you need to figure out whether this situation was an honest mistake, or if your friends deliberately excluded you." Ruth thought about her friends, wondering how she could know. "How can I tell?" she asked. "Look for signs," the wall explained. "Think about your past experiences with them. Do your friends make an effort to include you? Have they been supportive and kind in the past? Do they value your presence? If they enjoy being around you, they'll talk to you, joke with you, and treat you like a friend, even outside of the group chat. Do they listen and show interest in your life? A caring friend will ask how you're doing, remember things about you, and find ways to include you in other ways. Do they respect your feelings? If they find out that you're hurt, they won't dismiss it. They'll want to make it right. If your friends have shown they care about you in the past, then it's okay to reach out to one of them. Don't be afraid to ask what happened. A true friend will understand and explain if there was an oversight. Sometimes people don't even realize how their actions affect you. The wall continued. But if you find out that they deliberately excluded you, it's time to focus on yourself. When people leave you out, it's not about you. It's about their choices. You can't control how others treat you, but you can control how you react. You don't have to let their actions determine your happiness. Ruth nodded, absorbing the advice. The wall went on. Here's what you can do. Strengthen other friendships. Look around and find those who truly appreciate you. Nurture these relationships and spend more time with people who make you feel valued. Organize your own fun activities. Don't wait for others to invite you. Plan something fun on your own. It could be a movie night, a hike, or even a creative project. The possibilities are endless, and you don't need anyone's permission to enjoy yourself. Be present and confident around them. If you continue to interact with those who may have excluded you, show up with confidence. Don't let their actions make you doubt yourself. Stand tall, be yourself. Your worth is not defined by others. Practice self-care. When you're feeling down, take care of your mind and body. Do the things that bring you peace, whether it's reading, drawing, listening to music, or spending time outside. Taking care of yourself will help you stay strong, no matter what others do. As the wall faded, Ruth felt a calmness wash over her. The invisible barrier that had kept her from her friends no longer stood in her way. She understood now what she needed to do. The next day, Ruth woke up feeling lighter. She hadn't yet figured everything out with her friends, but she felt stronger. Like the wall had said, sometimes we feel lonely or rejected, but we always have the power to choose how we handle those feelings. No matter what happened with the group chat, she knew one thing for sure: she could shine on her own. The end.